Previously on Transform and Rollout Reforged.
You notice Shelly is slowly falling out your chest hole. I don't like how I'm saying this. It looks dazed and confused.
But he's alive?
I never said that. Vicon's turn.
Stop!
If he's dazed and
All right.
confused, he must be alive.
He must be alive, yeah.
But
he
I
should be
never
dazed
said
and
that.
confused
That's
dead.
what I'm saying.
Radar, I'm up, I'm down, I'm up, I'm
But
down.
Vicon doesn't have very good stats, so we'll see what happens. Nat 20.
Good.
Alright, so we're just double.
Gotta be alone.
Goodbye.
No.
Mid cut? That's funny. That's
know,
hilarious.
but
Alright, you
that's
guys, three. You ready? And the janitor facing the back wall.
Can I move the janitor in front of me?
You can do whatever you want. But there will be consequences if that's something that they don't want to do.
Oh.
Welcome back to Transform and Rollout Season 4, Reforged, Episode 17. But first, we must introduce our players and characters. We have Kilobyte, Hexamis, Clickbait, and yes, Lapis is here with us. May she and her character rest in peace. But that's neither here nor there. So players, here is the plan. Give us a short description on what character you're playing, what they look like, and what happened to them in the previous episode. This might be a little puzzle piece together with Lapis because we got something special in store today. But we're going to start with seniority. Kilobyte, you have the floor.
Hi, I'm Kilobyte. I play Aqua. He's a hot pink with neon green, gray, and white accent colors. He has a domed head with a digital like face emoji type face. And last episode he did nothing, and a lot happened, and he couldn't stop any of it. I think that's the best summary I can give.
And
Oh,
what
he
a
turns into a
summary it
speedboat.
was. Oh, you go ahead, say it again.
No, you're good. He also turns into a speedboat. That was it.
Fantastic. And what an event it was. Hexmas, you have the floor. Leave out no details.
Hi, I'm Hex. I play Spider Bite, turns into a spider, is the medic and tank of the group, somehow, is charcoal gray, neon pink, and like a dusty mauve color. She has the extra limbs, extra eyes, very spider-like in appearance, and she did a lot of heavy lifting last episode, but despite her best efforts, it still didn't add up to much, which is unfortunate, but she tried. I guess that's what matters.
Much. Awkward silence.
Does that-
Commence.
does that mean-
Clickbait, your
does that mean
turn.
it's my turn? Hi guys, I'm Clickbait. I am playing Miss Bloodstorm. She is a blood red seeker with some Energon blue highlights. She had the children last session, and one of them started growing very, very, very much. A lot of growing for the child. And the Titan, I think. I don't know if I specified that. And then Brushfire was having, like, a stroke or a seizure, or I don't know. He was, like, he kept collapsing and, like, kind of stumbling back to his feet and, like, collapsing again. And then we had to carry him out. And Pink Fluorescent had a little bit of a mental breakdown. Honestly, Bloodstorm felt the same way. And I think the problems that we are having are about to get much worse based on what Pink Fluorescent said. And then Bloodstorm talked to one of the guards and was like, I'm taking these people somewhere. And the guard was like, you do that. And she's going back to the ship and texted the group her location and has no idea what's going on because she has the children.
Wonderful. And our main player of the evening, Lapis. Go for it.
Oh my gosh, I'm the main player? Well, that's funny considering Radar's he's swimming with the fishes, and not in the way he enjoys. So Radar did get into some trouble last session. Unfortunately, I will not be playing him. I will be playing Brushfire tonight, who turns into an armored truck. He is a dark reddish brown with rusty splotches on him. He's about 24 feet tall. And yeah, I mean, he's baby, so.
Perfect. Can't wait to
Okay,
see more of him. And finally, I'm Onyx. I'll be your DM, your Primus, your god for this campaign. And welcome to Transform and Rollout Season 4 Reforged.
Why'd you say it like
All right.
that? What the heck?
Don't worry about it. You
I'm
all
worried
meet
about it.
up at the spaceport where the cone-headed seeker left you to rejoin the fight in Iacon. The news of Radar's passing shook Bloodstorm, but given the current circumstances, there was not much time to mourn. No, mourning is for later. The Titan is now standing at 80 feet, carefully squeezes into the ship with everyone. It's a very tight fit, but everyone eventually is on board. Bloodstorm assumes the controls and lifts off, while occasionally pushing Aqua off the controls, because he knows best. It
He
is
would
from
do that.
here you navigate to Moon Base 1, the innermost moon of Cybertron's 2. Here, landing on one of the major cities named Helpful City, convenient, on this rock, where the inhabitants are seekers and minicons that coexist. This location is known for its Energon refinement services, though each passing cycle produces less and less yields. You are able to procure a place to stay mainly because everyone is in awe of the new sparklings. Finding an apartment that was stated full somehow still managed to have room for you. A massive suite even. Though the Titan would have to live outside, unfortunately. Registering at 15 Shanix a day is your rent. This is where you remained for the last 2 weeks or 14 days. I'll leave it to you, the players, how you would divvy up rent. Let me know how much you have remaining or if you still need money. Moving forward, while you are here, you learn of what has happened to Cybertron. Specifically, Crystal City, Iacon, Polyhedrix, Nyon, and Praxis have fallen to the cyber plague that is the mind-controlled Termagaxes and other creatures controlled by the same unknown entity. These cities have been marked as unsafe and to avoid at all costs. Iacon was even bombed shortly after you all left, destroying historical sites such as the Tether and the Solace Grove. As far as anyone else is concerned, Decepticons have been able to grab hold of power through fear-mongering, broadcasting falsehoods over TurboFox News and Cybertronian News Network. Autobots and the other factions outside of the Decepticon name still exist but are under heavy surveillance. From what the announcements have directed, the head of the Decepticons have finally revealed themselves. Senator Mindwipe, and with him his bodyguard, Bludgeon, always looming, always cold. He's declared Cybertron in a state of emergency, deploying seekers to secure the remaining cities, and promising one day the fallen cities will be reclaimed. So, 2 weeks have passed since the last episode in the events of Transform and Rollout Reforged. Players, tell me what each of your characters have been up to and what conversations they possibly had during this time. Also, you all may go to full health. I'll mention each day that has passed, the protoform grew and is now reaching just over 200 feet, but still hasn't found their true form, which is odd. Brushfire, while still childlike, is in awe and finally awoke from their small coma after the first 7 days and has been hesitant and shy about everything. Power Glide, well, that all depends on what you guys were doing these 2 weeks. Meanwhile, during these 2 weeks, Pink Fluorescent found a job next door as an emergency responder collaborator. However, he has not been deployed on any mission due to, well, issues they seem to have when talking to themselves. So, I turn the attention onto you, the players. First up, order of business, how much money?
That's a great question, DM. I have 50 gold, 110 Shanix, and 1 Energon cube.
I have 50 gold, 260 Shanix, and an Energon cube. I'm willing to put down a lot of money for rent.
I have 60 gold, 50 Shanix, and 1 cube.
Okay. In Shanix
have
terms, you owe 210 Shanix.
I'll put in like 30, 40 Shanix.
I'll put like
I-
150.
I'll
If you put in 150, I can
I'll
put in
put my
40.
50.
So that's 110 minus 40, I think, is 70.
That's 20 left.
I'll do it. Kilo doesn't have any
Wasn't
more.
it 210?
It was 210 total. If
I put
Bloodstorm put in
50,
40,
and Spider-Bite put 150, and then Bloodstorm said 40.
Yeah, that should add up.
that's too much.
That's too much.
Ish.
That's too much. Yeah.
150 plus 40 plus 20? No, that's 210.
50 and 40 and
No,
150.
150 plus 50. So the 40 has to be 10 instead of 40.
Okay,
Yeah.
how about you give 30 and I give 40?
That worked.
Hold
I
on.
give 30, you give 20.
150. Yeah, no, I give 30,
No.
you give 20.
Fine.
If you both give 30
split it.
and Hex does 150, you're good.
Okay. Well, let me
I'm
give
doing
40
50.
then. Because Kilo doesn't have a lot of money.
Okay.
But to pay the
Or
whole
do you-
thing, so you guys can stop.
Kilo, I don't care. If you want to, what do you want to give? I'll just, whatever you want to do.
Just what we just talked about. I'll give 30. That's it.
Okay, I'll give 30.
Okay.
Yes.
So then Spider-Bite paid the most of it with 150.
Correct.
Yes.
Perfect. All right. That order of business is done. What conversations or what actions have you been doing the last 2 weeks? We'll start with seniority. Aqua, go for it.
Well, Aqua grew a beard, and
Oh my God.
I think he would be probably shut in the room that was given to him, and he would just be focused on trying to see if there's anything he can do to help Radar. And he's just been locked in there, just doing his thing. He would come out and do his thing, get Energon if he needed to, but probably keep distant, just trying to focus on that. And then he is a little bit angry at Bloodstorm because they are the ones that not forced, but was like, let's go. And he was like, it's a bad idea. And then this is what happens. So he's been
Speaking
a little,
of Radar,
been a little cold shoulder towards Bloodstorm.
what are you doing with his body?
Well, I'd say it would be on a slab, and then I don't know if I guess during this time he would determine what he can do, and if there's any like things that I need to connect to, I don't know if it was like a sort of stasis or something that he could create, like something like that would be what he would be focused on, just kind of keep it stable until he can figure out what can be done, almost like in a suspended state if possible. Nothing too fancy, but like if he needs like a power source just to keep it stable, then he could do that.
Yeah, I understand what you're saying. As you are doing these, because they're dead, their body's great, so there's stasis is out the window. They're not unconscious or anything. They're dead. When you were going through town trying to find other means of procurement to try to bring them back to life, one bot offered you, I think, a coffin for 300 Shaniks, or recycling, and they pay you 300 Shaniks.
Recycling the body?
Yeah.
No, definitely no.
That's what I thought.
No, if he doesn't have the money for a coffin, so he would just have it in the slab where Alga would recharge. So he would just recharge sitting on the floor.
Okay. And this goes for each and every bot in the apartment. Radar's body lays lifeless and grayed, their spark blackened and void of all energy. The memories of Radar flood each of your brain modules, from when they yeehawed their way into each of your sparks. From your victory taking down the alligator, to fighting off train bandits, and finally assisting in taking down Black Shadow. The light in each of your sparks now forever diminish. A part of who you are in each of you now lies before you. The future now is less bright, a little less clear, a little more unsteady, a little more challenging. And you each know it will be more challenging without Radar. With his sacrifice and death, the path for each of you has forever been altered in ways you have yet to discover. Hexamis, what's Spider-Bite been doing these last 2 weeks?
Well, I think Bite has been keeping herself fairly busy. I'd like to think that she's thrown herself headlong into medical research, whether that's volunteering for a position or getting like a medical job, but also just spending her off hours researching medical techniques, anything to help Radar or to help prevent anything in the future. But I also think she's been spending a lot of time with the Titan, since she had a bit of a bond down in, I was about to say just the hallway, I can't remember what it was called, like the correction facility, but I think she's just trying to keep her hands occupied at all times and trying not to have any free time. but I think she's feeling very frustrated and stuck. So I think she's trying to find some solace with her siblings, but also baby Titan.
Yeah. Sort of getting lost in your work and spending time with the new bot and trying to be the new guiding hand. When you spend time with this proto-Titan, it's difficult for them to speak because Titans work differently. They have a much more complicated brain, which kind of overwrites their speech patterns. But you were able to determine that this Titan's name goes by Nightspire.
Oh, is that 2 words or 1 word?
1 word.
That's so
Okay.
cool. That's such a
Hey.
cool
And
name.
since you hang out with the Titan, you found out that it likes to hang out by the spaceport cross-legged and watching spacecrafts fly into the space station, or delicately examining the nearby cyber wildlife at the local zoos, specifically interacting like from a distance because they're massive.
Hmm.
I'm gonna make you roll
Oh.
something to see how much more information you get out of the Titan this way. Go ahead and roll me. You can roll perception or wisdom.
Perception.
And I want a 14 or higher.
Wisdom. I'm gonna roll a wisdom. I got an 11. Do I want to roll higher or use an inspiration? I don't think so. Sorry,
Okay.
baby.
So that's all you get. It likes watching the wildlife at the zoos and spending time with the spacecraft. You don't get a lot of other words out of them, but you were able to determine their name. Perfect. Clickbait. You're next.
Hello.
What have you been up to the last 2 weeks?
Bloodstorm was definitely surprised to hear about what happened to Radar. And then I don't know, would she connect what happened? I'm sure they told her the story of what happened to Radar lining up with what happened to Brushfire.
You guys can play the scene out if you want. Like, you guys can interact together as we're doing this if you want to play out some of the scene.
Well, wouldn't that be before we board the ship, or at least inside the ship?
There was no time to mourn, but you can kind of do like a flashback sequence if you want. Be like, this was on the ship, this is what went down. Up to you. This is full rain. Have fun with it. I mean, it's about Flinger, guys.
It's
Guys,
not fun.
have fun with it. Yeah.
I would have imagined like Bloodstorm was like sitting in the cockpit, like in the pilot seat, just like come on, just like waiting for you guys as like Iacon slowly starts to blow up. She's like spam messaging you guys like, are you? I'm at the ship. We have to go. I don't know what's happening. The Termagaxes are they're infecting people. The bugs are spreading. I have the children. Hurry, please.
I guess you would see us running, and then on my back would be Radar. Because I think last time I was carrying the body of Radar.
I think
I
so.
believe that to be correct.
Yeah. So it was like a piggyback thing. So I was just running. We would be running.
Which is impressive, by the way.
Yeah, very, very
Because
impressive.
Aqua's the smallest.
When what was the name of the thing? When your energy starts pumping, you just get strength out of nowhere,
That adrenaline, oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We call it nitro,
Like-
okay? For Transformers, it's
Oh my-
nitro,
oh, that-
not
yeah,
Okay,
adrenaline.
sorry.
Yeah.
Oh wow, sorry.
I imagine like the second your guys' feet hit the on-ramp, she's like closing the gate, closing the door, the hatch or whatever it's called, and like taking off immediately. And I don't know how she would decide to go to Moonbase 1. She just start flying somewhere that'd be like out of sight, out of mind. This was Shockwave's ship, so she definitely expected it have to not work when she tried to start piloting it. And so she's so focused on that she probably wouldn't address the radar thing until like one of you came up to the cockpit and she'd just be like, what happened?
I would assume that like
At
Bite.
this point, it would be Bite. Right, Aqua would be a little bit too angry, so he would just stay with
Yeah.
the body.
That's what I was gonna say. So I figured that Aqua would be like setting the body down, like checking them over. So Bite sort of has the free range to physically go and say, Radar died protecting us.
What?
Tech Shadow
happened?
pulled out a grenade and we were trapped in the elevator with nowhere else to go. So Radar tried to wrestle the grenade out of his hands to get it away, but ended up falling out of the elevator into a horrid swarm of Terracons and Sparkless, and she kind of like vaguely waves her hands. It was awful.
I'm sure. Can't believe he's gone.
And we'll jump to the present.
See, in the meantime, blood pressure.
That's what you're giving me.
That's great.
I'm so sorry. I'm so
That's such
sorry.
a good medical bot name, though.
Yeah, blood pressure. Yeah, that's hysterical. Bloodstorm. I took a lot of blood pressures today. Bloodstorm would have been trying to investigate because last she heard from Pink Fluorescent, Mindwipe and Bludgeon are not in charge of the Decepticons.
Is this information you shared with your siblings?
I would have shared this with them the second we had a chance to debrief. She would have been
Okay.
probably
Let's
quite
play this
frantic
out.
about it.
Let's play this out because I don't think you mentioned who they were yet, so I want
I
there
did
to
not.
be a
I've
surprise.
been.
So
I actually kept it a secret.
when the
think.
news pumps up about Mindwipe being the current leader of the Decepticons on national TV. Let's say it's Turbo Fox News because everything goes there. And Bludgeon is their, I don't know what you call them, their
Bodyguard.
bodyguard. Yeah,
Second in command, bodyguard.
Yeah, Bloodstorm gets in a huff and a puff, and this is what they had to say.
What? There's no way. That's not correct. That's not possible.
Why?
It's not. It's not Mindwipe. It's Megatronus. He's the one behind all of this.
Are you sure about that?
When we were back at Solace Grove, Pink Fluorescent had a nervous breakdown, and I managed to get through to them for a moment, and they told me what happened, and they told me that they'd been tormented and at the hands of the leader of the Decepticons, the what did he say? The killer of Solace, the breaker of the Forge, the Fallen. It's Megatronus. Mindwipe is inconsequential compared to him, and Bludgeon is practically a hired gun.
Well, she kind of like looks a little lost in thought. I suppose I trust you.
It makes sense. He's always orchestrating things from the shadows. There's no way he would have worked so hard to keep his identity a secret for this long and then just come on the news. No grand gesture, no big reveal. It's not. All this secrecy would be building to that, not a casual interview on the news.
Or we'll say, and these are who you aligned yourself with, hired guns and murderers.
I'm not aligned with Mindwipe and Bludgeon. The idea
But they
of
are
the
Decepticons.
They are. You're correct, but I don't know unless I'm down there. Bite and I, we saw what they could be. They stood for freedom and the equality of all Cybertronians and the ability to choose what we wanted to do and not be oppressed by a society that hides behind lies and deceit. That's who we stood with. The Decepticon image that Starscream had.
Or the image they wanted you to see. 'Cause I've seen something worse.
And you're saying the Autobots are better? They're no saints. Did you see the experiments they had down in that holding facility?
I did. I'm not defending them. But they're not the ones that killed my brother.
And we're gonna end on that flashback, and I want to get an insight of what Spider-Bite is thinking as we're going back to the present.
Specifically about that conversation or just in general?
Yes. Specifically on that conversation.
She's very conflicted at this point because there's always a few bad eggs on either side, and it seems like that's been very much reflected here. But she's still kind of holding on to the image or the story that D16 and Starscream had portrayed. That Bloodstorm was saying of like having freedom of oppression, etc., etc. And that's so great and so cool, but that is clearly what's not being reflected with Mindwipe or Megatronus, whatever, and Bludgeon. And it's an issue of frustration and just, I am just a little spider in this big world. And man, that kind of sucks right now.
Okay. And we're back to present. And unfortunately, Radar is dead, so we don't have very much of a gauge on that one. So Gray and Rust, I guess, would be their flashback.
I'd say that's accurate.
Since we have Lapis here, they'll
Help
be playing
me.
Brushfire, as they mentioned earlier, and Brushfire is just a baby. Now, they were unconscious the first 7 days here, but they awoken So they do have something that they were doing the last 7 days. Would you like to perhaps talk a little bit more on that?
I would assume that Brushfire would be... I mean, he's pretty shut down from what you were mentioning earlier. So overall, I mean, he's probably not really interacting with anybody. He never really had a connection with anyone else in the group aside from Radar. So I don't really see him being comfortable branching out. But I do think he would have his teddy bear that he took from the cell that we found him in. He's playing with his teddy bear. Maybe somebody retrieved the blocks that Radar had in his cockpit for him. Maybe he's playing with his blocks. I think that's probably most of what he's been doing. I don't really see him getting up and doing much more.
And then finally, there's still one portion we have left out. What did you all do with Powerglide?
See, that's a great question. It's a great question. Bloodstorm had intended to take him back to the Decepticons, but I don't think the others at this point would let her do that, because her idea is like what Bite was saying, is she understands that the people in power of the Decepticons right now are corrupt. You know, like Mindwipe and Bludgeon, they're not standing for what Starscream and D16 were talking about. And that's the version of the Decepticons that Bloodstorm thinks she stands with. And so if putting herself in a position of power can allow that change to happen, that's kind of what she's angling for. But she's not sure about it yet. Because she has she has the 2 sparks that Megatronus had asked for. But the other requirement was Powerglide, dead or alive. And unless we have another veil and we can fool somebody else into looking at my Powerglide or something, then that's going to be really difficult to pull off unless we do a simultaneous drop-off rescue mission again? I don't know. So she's not sure what she's going to do, because she had intended initially to take Powerglide back, but things have become more complicated since then.
Well, you're not the only one in this room, so Spiderbite, Aqua.
Bite definitely doesn't want to be involved with that mission anymore, just because it's all kinda gone south. It's gotten too crazy, and she wants to just kind of lay low.
Is Powerglide still passed out?
Yeah. So we're doing a little bit of a flashback discussion here. They're unconscious.
Okay. So this is
They're unconscious still.
We're all standing over their unconscious body, like, what do we do?
Whatever you decide to do, that's when they'll come to conscious. So go ahead and debate amongst yourselves.
Aqua would try to help, see what was wrong with it, or trying to see if they can wake them up. But he doesn't know much about medicine, so he would look at Spiderbite and be like, we should help them. They helped me and Radar once.
Or someone you think was them did.
I suppose it's not a bad thing to help them out. I would feel bad, honestly, if we just left them be. So she probably is gonna like poke and prod a little bit, look them over, give her best medical analysis.
Yeah.
Bloodstorm's not gonna do anything outright. She's just gonna kind of stand there and
Spiderbite, roll me a medical with advantage. I'm looking for a 13 or higher.
I got a 15.
They just need Energon. They'll be up and at 'em. They're currently they have ED, Energon deficiency. So
Oh man.
they're a little
Oh man.
they're a little low. So once they get some Energon, they'll be up and at 'em once again.
Oh, they just need a snack. They'll be fine. I'm assuming we have. Do we have any goodies? Do we have to buy groceries? Or do we have,
Yeah, you might have to do
some
that.
snacks
Yeah, you might have to do
stocked
that, yeah.
in our room? We don't get like a complimentary snack.
Oh my god. I'm gonna
No,
die.
not this one. You'll have to go do groceries, which we can most certainly play out.
Oh my
Oh,
god.
I came here for D&D and not role
Not
playing.
reliving real
In
life.
my day-to-day life. I went to the grocery store today.
And Storm is just thinking to herself. She doesn't say this out loud. She's thinking this internally. Well, at least if he doesn't wake up, he can still be useful.
Can we just get them like a glass of
I-
Energon from the sink, from tap?
Can I transfer some of my Energon to
Hold on.
Powerglide?
I can.
Like, with the help of
She
Spider-Bite.
wouldn't do that. She wouldn't do that. She can, but she wouldn't do that.
I don't know why I had the vision of Spider was like, okay, I'll help, but uses her fangs and just bites Aqua. Like pulls out some energy.
An Energon transfusion, and then you bite me, and he goes, "Ow! Why did you do that for?
Ow.
You have needles."
Bites like impulse. I'm sorry.
Yes, they're my fangs. My fangs are my needles.
Does this mean I get spider powers?
Oh my god.
You wish.
Thwip, ah.
Aw.
I am sad.
Go back to reading my comics. Yeah, please, I'm losing Energon here quickly. Please.
No.
You just bit me. You didn't transfer anything. I'm bleeding out.
This is
Help.
leaking. My power glide. We'll make it work somehow.
Alright, do you have a tubing?
I was just about to say, that would be great.
Do you know how to do a transfusion?
Do we have a straw?
I'm gonna freaking die over here.
Yeah.
We gotta have utensils here
Wait,
at
you bit
our
me for no
room.
reason? You have
Yes.
nothing to help right now? Okay.
We
There's
have
just
to
a
have
little bit of
utensils.
Energon leaking, and you're like, wait, I bled for this.
My Energon sugars goes low, I pass out.
You passed out. Oh, no, they both need it, John. Bloodstorm, come here. Now to bite you.
Watching you.
Do
Do the straw or not? Yeah. Yes.
Alright.
Wait,
Grocery
can I use my
montage?
surgery needles? And
Straw.
break one off and use that.
That
Oh.
sounds so painful. That sounds awful.
We'll just go get
I'm
some
not
straws
gonna
at the
stop
grocery store.
you if that's what you're gonna do, but that
No.
sounds awful.
I'm not breaking anything. No, I want to go to the grocery store.
Fine,
Get
we'll go to
straws.
the grocery store.
Alright. The gang goes to the grocery store. Let's go. I'm gonna let you know. Pink Fluorescent does not want to go. He's gonna stay. Brushfire, however, insistent on not being left alone with Pink Fluorescent, goes with you to the store.
I'll pick them up.
I'm
Okay.
bigger than
You get
you.
to-
They'll
the
be
store.
my band-aid because I gotta hold my hand up, so holding them up bends my arm, which cauterizes my wound.
Grocery store music playing, soft jazz. Editor, make sure you put soft jazz in here. Watch it not be jazz. Anyway, moving forward, what kind of items do you pick up at this grocery store? I'll tell you prices, and we'll go from there.
Straw.
Yeah, what kind of straw?
Little bendy straw.
Can I go to
bendy
the
straw.
medical section, the pharmacist?
Bendy straw
Bendy straw.
is 2 Shaniks.
Okay.
No, you gotta get the loopy straws. The one that
Go
goes
to the loopy
loopy.
one. Alright. How much for loopies?
Loopy straws,
Mm-hmm.
3 Shaniks.
Okay. Toss one of those in.
Wait, do they
Bloodstorm
have?
would like
You go. Sorry.
Bloodstorm would like to buy an entire case, however many they come in, of just empty like vials with stoppers or like little like shot glasses almost for her.
In cases of 4.
Nobody's in her drinking arc.
No,
And
this
these
is
are-
something totally unrelated that absolutely
That's
wouldn't help you
fine.
guys at all.
These vials, can you describe a little bit more what they look like, and I can give you a better estimate of what they cost?
So basically, I would like to buy the vials for a small Energon vial.
Okay, so they come in boxes of 4, and you want the empty ones, so they're going to be a little cheaper. That's going to be 10 Shanik.
For 4?
Yeah.
Okay, let me make sure.
Glass doesn't throw.
They
on
have ones that are
trees.
full. The ones that are full
No.
are 15 Shanik.
She can fill them herself. She's good.
Shot.
Alternatively, you could get the
Shot.
full ones, drink them, and then have an empty one. It's up to you.
That is a good point, Hex. Because if they already come with the Energon in them.
Yeah, and they're small vials, by the way.
Correct. I only want a small vial.
Mhm.
Well, if the pack of 4 small vials with Energon is only 5 Shaniks more expensive than the ones without, for a pack of 4?
Yes.
Okay. I would like to buy 2 cases of the small Energon vials, so 8 total. And then I would like to see if they have like a little attachment or something that she could like clip on to like her hip or something where she could have access to them in like a fight, but they'd be protected so they wouldn't just shatter like if she gets hit.
Okay, so you want a case belt.
Sure, but I don't want it to look silly. I want like a cool one.
Okay.
Or like a
so
little
case
like
belt.
pocket clip or
Bloodstorm
something.
wants
They're different
aesthetics.
prices. They're different
Yes,
prices based
Bloodstorm
on how
wants
many
these.
pockets they have, basically. How many pockets are you looking for? The starting one has 4 pockets, 2 on either side, and that goes about 50 Shaniks. And then they go up from there. 4 pockets on either side is 125 Shanix. And then 8 pockets
Damn,
on either
what the
side,
heck is
basically
these
a
prices?
It's that them surprises. I don't even tell you. The case spell is more elaborate than the empty vials. I don't even tell
Can
you.
I-
And you said
can
you
I-
wanted them
can I-
protected, so they were safe.
Yeah. Okay.
You
Can
can
I
get
go
the
on
cheap
Cybernet?
knockoff one.
No. Can I go on cybernet.com and look up a coupon for the store?
No,
Why? That was a good idea.
no, they don't have that. They have little coupon things in the aisles, but not for this product.
I feel targeted. But okay.
DM, what do they have coupons for?
The first one
Yeah.
you see is for mac and cheese.
I want
Oh
it.
my
I
god,
want
taking
it. I
that
want
one.
it. The baby
I'm getting that
wants
for
it.
Bushfire.
Baby wishes for it
Okay.
right now.
Okay, cool.
Mac
I
and
want to
cheese.
do
Mac
the
and
I want to
cheese.
do brush fire next, by the way. So
Okay.
Okay. I guess. Can you hold on? So that'd be 30. So then 125. Okay.
I'll do the math. I'll do the math on my end if you need help with that. I'm
Well,
keeping track.
No, I just
Well,
need to make sure I can afford it, okay?
Oh, okay, that'd be $3.
Sir? What the freak? Okay, I will get the belt with 4 pockets on either side, 8 pockets total, the 2 pockets of things. And then I will tell the bots, I will cook dinner for us. I will cook if you guys help buy the groceries. I will cook food. So whatever they buy for dinner, Bloodstorm will cook. Since she's
Okay,
broke now.
let's do brush fire. I know we haven't done Aqua yet, but I'm interested in what shenanigans the baby's gonna do. So action.
So is baby currently holding hands with Aqua? Last I heard.
Baby can do whatever baby wants.
I know this is important though.
Baby is sitting in the shopping cart. No, he was holding my hand.
Okay, this is if I am holding Aqua's hand, I would like to go to the toy aisle.
Already was gonna take you there, and I was gonna put a
Perfect.
bunch of comics saying that you wanted to buy them, but actually it was me wanting to buy them.
All right, since you
that's
are
really
two
sweet.
together, let's play out the scene together. You go to the toy aisle. There are lots of Energon bricks. Yeah, you can bet. Yeah, the Energon bricks is here. There's a 100-piece set. They got jumbo bricks so baby don't choke on him. They got action figure ones that are made out of like petroleum. They look like prime figurines at this point, or other creatures you would see from other worlds. They got doll houses, which is basically an apartment complex. It looks very square. They got all kinds of stuff.
Oh my goodness. Are there stuffed animals? Are there plushies?
There's definitely plushies, but none are as good as your teddy bear.
Okay, that's what I had to check. I need to know if my teddy bear could have a friend. I'd like to look at the action figures. I point at them, and I look at Aqua, and then I point at them again.
Aqua, you notice each action figure is 20 Shanix.
Which one would you like? This
I would
one
like-
has action poses, while this one has more accessories. And this one is a limited edition one. And this one is humongous.
Is there a cowboy DM?
It's their cowboy. Let's
Cowboy
roll to find out.
baby.
Baby
Oh my
wants
god.
cowboy.
That's so
Roll a
cute though.
coin. 1 there is, 2 there's not. There is.
I want a cowboy. I want the cowboy, and I want the big one.
The big cowboy is actually 40 Shanix.
There's a big cowboy?
Yeah, you wanted the big one.
I said the cowboy and then the big one because Aqua
Oh,
said
okay. The cowboy's 20.
Uh-huh.
So there's a couple cowboy options.
Uh-huh.
Cowboy's 20. Big one is 40 though.
Oh, baby don't know money. Baby pointing.
That's what I was hoping for.
Which cowboy? This one has a red hat, this one has a yellow hat, and this one has a blue hat. But this one's limited edition black label. You should really
my God.
get it.
But is the limited edition one a cowboy? That's the important part.
A minicon comes up and takes it and walks away.
No, we
Go
must
get him.
take
Go
our
get him.
special edition.
I wish for baby's crying. Brushfire's
Let-
upset. I'm throwing a tantrum. I'm on, I'm on the floor. I'm kicking my feet. I want it.
Arco has a panic emoji face and runs and grabs it from the minicon.
Roll me a strength against this minicon.
If I lose this fight, it'll be fine.
Or just accidentally decks the minicon.
You gotta be 7.
19.
You rip it out of their hands. They plop on their rear end and they just begin crying.
I run to to Brushfire. I'll pick him up, put him underneath my armpit like a football, and run out of the aisle.
I'd like to be making grabby hands at the toy that Aqua has just stolen from a child.
I'll give it to Brushfire.
That's fine now. Is it in a box or is it just like out?
It's definitely in a box.
Okay. I'd like to be gnawing on like the corner of the box.
I'll allow it.
When we meet the other two, Aqua will show up with Brushfire. He says, "If somebody asks, nothing happened."
Brushfire is excited with his toy now. He's no longer upset.
You should not gnaw on the packaging. You should keep it mint. It'll increase its value.
I'd like to imagine that Bite has like a few boxes of Energon mac and cheese in her hands, like, okay.
How many boxes, by the way? They're each 3 Shaniks, but with the coupon, it takes off. It says buy one, get one free. Limited to 5 per transaction.
Bite.
You're like, yes.
Can we get Kremzeke Puffs? They have a special surprise that I can mail in and get a special spy detector wheel.
How much are they? She's got like 4 boxes of mac and cheese in her hands.
He looks at the aisle next door. How much are they, DM?
Which one in particular?
The Kremzeke Puffs with the special
The
surprise
Kremzeke
inside.
Puffs. Now, those have been a hot commodity in this city. I tell you what, they go... Can't say cuckoo. They go crazy for cream.
They go Kremzeke for Kremzeke.
They go crazy for Kremzeke Puffs. They are almost entirely sold out. They have put a limit on how many you can buy here. It is limit 1 per customer per day. Because they know some people have gotten smart. They are 5 Shanik.
Cool. I grab 4 boxes and I hand one to each one. And you're like, we are all individual customers. We do not know each other. I need this.
Oh my god. Oh, Aqua's gone downhill since Radar
I'll
died.
see you outside.
Oh my god.
Yeah, sure, why not?
Bloodstone would like to.
We also need choco milk.
Oh my god. Bloodstone's gonna put hers back. And
Why it's put
check
hers
or
in
see if she
part?
can, and see if she can afford other dinner food items because she likes to make stuff.
He will turn around and give you a glare.
Aqua, we can't just eat Kremzeke Puffs.
We need the special decryptor.
I think we'll be
I
fine.
must know
We have
what
one
happened
box,
to the
Aqua.
Kremzeke.
Aqua, why don't you just buy the decryptor off of somebody who already won it?
The fun is in collecting them all.
It's gonna go to the medical aisle. She's walking away from this conversation.
Bloodstorm is gonna go towards like the ingredients aisle, like of like ingredients from scratch. You can like try and make Energon pasta or Energon cake or something. I don't know. Energon cookies.
By the way, how many of the E mac and cheese did you get?
I got like 4.
4? Okay. 4 total?
Yes.
Okay, thank you.
With my coupon. Don't forget.
Right, it's buy one, get one free.
Yes, thank you.
Okay, let's do metal. Wait, I need to double check. Bloodstorm, what all did you put back?
Nothing yet.
Okay, I thought you said you were putting back. All right, never mind.
I was thinking about putting back the
My
Kremzeke
glare
Puffs,
stopped them.
but I'm trying to get the. I want to buy their food. Bloodstorm does not want to eat Kremzeke Puffs the entire time. She wants to actually make food, so she wants to go buy stuff to make actual like food dishes for like pasta, Energon pasta, like some sauces, some like Energon protein.
Okay.
And if she
We're gonna
can't afford it, then
flip
she's
to
putting the
this
Kremzeke Puffs back.
Spider bite. Brushfire, are you still hanging out with Aqua, or are you wandering around some more?
I do think it'd be really funny if I was wandering through the store, but I don't think anybody would let me out of their sight.
I don't know. If you get Aqua on a rant about something, I'm sure you can sneak away. Would you like to try?
I don't have anything necessarily that I want to go, like, I'm just chilling with my toy, you know? I'm
Sounds
gnawing
good.
on the box. I might start teething through the box.
Let's go with Spider Bite point of view. Going to the medical supplies. What are you looking for?
There's not like an impromptu surgery kit or anything, is there?
At the grocery store?
You never know. This is Cybertron. This is not Earth. I don't know what they got at their
They
grocery
got
store.
small metal patches, you know, to cover up a scrape or dent or whatever. They got little heat packs that helps, you know, if you got an inward dent, it can sometimes help it swell and it smooths it back out. They got a miniature buffing kit. They got some glue, welding glue. Wow.
Got any needles?
Needles here on Cybertron. They have some chips, but they're more like, this is the calming down chip, like just help regulate your fuel intake. They got some chips that make you louder. They got chips that make you slower, quicker, to keep you up. They got needles. Do they have needles? I don't think they have needles per se. They have lots of bandages you could use to prevent loss of fuel. But I don't think they have any needles.
I really am gonna have to go with my straw theory, huh? Well, I would love like another first aid kit, or perhaps some like welding glue would be a good idea. How much are they? I bet they're gonna be spendy.
So welding glue, depending on the brand you can get the generic brand. There it is. You can get the generic brand for 25 Shanix, but it has like 2 uses. It might be fine. You can get the fancy brand. It has 4 uses. It's gonna be a little more spendy on the 75 Shanix range.
Oh, and the first aid kit?
First aid kit. Yes, you do find a first aid kit, and that comes with the same stuff that you get from your starter kit. However, it's gonna be slightly less items in it. So instead of having like the 10 uses, it has 2.
Oh.
Comes in a much smaller container, if that makes sense, and that's gonna be 50 Shanix.
Oh, I don't want that. Get that out of here. I don't want that. I'll probably take the generic welding glue for 20. Oh my god, I'm trying to do math all of a sudden. I think that I'm trying to think of other things that we could need, because oh my gosh, Bite has been doing a lot of heavy lifting in terms of keeping everyone alive, but also has the most money somehow.
Yes, and the generic glue has 2 uses. It's 50.
I think Radar had a bunch of money too, because it's from when we killed Double Dealer. But
I absolutely do, but I don't think anybody took it. I've had that at the ready, waiting for somebody to mention that they were going to take the money off my body.
We have left
Right now
your
you're
body.
running
I would bite anybody's
pristine.
finger that got close to your body.
Yeah, no one's
Current
touched
running
you.
totals 257.
Okay, wait. They got any sleeping pills?
Sleeping
Whoa,
pills.
what's going on here?
Whoa. They don't have any sleeping pills. They have sleeping chips that help you go to sleep. They get
How does
inserted into the back of your neck or wherever you insert your, information disc, and they help you go to sleep at night.
how much day is?
How much day is?
How much?
So they have a chip. It has 1 use, but this container has 10 of them, and it's going to be 30 Shanix.
I'm getting that. Just that. I'm not getting anything else. I'm getting that.
It has on a warning label. When you take it, you will be knocked out for the full amount.
Oh, sick. Okay, yeah, for sure.
Okay. So it's guaranteed 8 hours. I think is
Okay.
what it says on the box. Okay.
Getting the generic brand.
Randomly in a fight says, "I'll get the pill," and doesn't specify. You take the sleeping pill. Oh no! Here we go.
All right, let's flip to Bloodstorm's perspective. What are you doing?
I'm shopping.
Thank you. What else are you doing?
More shopping. More
What are you getting, silly?
some browsing, some perusing. Thing. Can I just get like some basic generic ingredients like for common dishes or something? Because I like kind of like the stuff that was in the other places where we stayed, where they just kind of have like stocked with some basics, some like quick and easy stuff if you were making like a simple recipe to make.
Okay. That gives me no information to work with. I want you to know that.
I don't know what you want from me. Can I get like a couple
What are you planning on
seasonings,
making?
a couple
What are you, what
I
are
don't
you planning on
know,
making? Tell me what you want to make. Tell me what you want to make.
pasta
Okay, pasta ingredients. Bam. 10 Shanix feeds 4.
and Shannick?
10 Shanix feeds 4.
Why so spendy?
10
What about
Shanix
soup?
is not that much, and it feeds 4.
I'm running out of Shannicks. What about soup? Like a nice
Soup? What kind
or
of soup?
something,
What
a
kind of soup
stew.
you want? You want alloy
Nuts
soup?
and-
You want
nuts and
beryllium
bolts stew.
petroleum? Huh?
That I don't know, something with the equivalent. I don't know. Sure, yes to whatever you said.
Alloy soup? You want that one?
Is it healthy? What's it got in it?
It's got alloy.
Okay, I'd have like the way you smacked your just buttons. I would like to make like a soup that has, soup broth, energon broth with like some seasoning and some little like nuts and bolts, maybe, some alloy chunks or alloy shavings. I don't know.
Okay, so you want Screwios.
I'm sorry. Can you say that again?
You want Screwios.
You have got to pick a different name for that food.
Chef bot or
Just your bloodstorm cracking up in an aisle.
I don't know. I like Screwios.
Onyx thought they would sound good in their head.
I tried to combine Cheerios with screws. That's how I
I
got
was gonna say,
Screwios.
I
Or
was
like
gonna say that sounds like
Screwios.
Cheerios, and you're trying to make soup. I don't
I
understand.
don't want Cheerios. I want soup,
Yeah. You want soup? All right.
like a chowder or
Cut.
something. I don't
Cut.
know.
We're gonna
why are you
redo
buying
that one.
clothes at the soup store?
Exactly. Let's change that up. Let's go with bot RRBs. Bot RRBs? No, that doesn't sound right. What's that? What? How?
Are you okay? Are you having a stroke?
Wait, no, do SpaghettiOs. SpaghettiOs rip off.
Screwios.
Fuck, we're back at square one.
All right. It's either Screwios or Nuttos.
Nuttos. Please do Nuttos. It's so funny.
We got
We have to
Nuttos on the shelf. They're pretty cheap. They're about one can with one Shannon.
I don't want to make it in a can. Fine.
It comes in the can pre-made.
Ingredients. I want to bake it. I don't want to pre-bake it.
Then you need to buy the ingredients that go in the soup.
Oh my
So
You need to buy the broth. You need to buy the energon vegetable. You need to buy
That's
the
what I'm
energon
trying
other
to
vegetable.
do.
But you're not saying that. You're like, I just want
I don't know what they're
ingredients.
called. They don't have names. Okay, I said I
Energon
wanna
celery.
buy-
I don't know.
Okay,
Make them
energon.
up. That's what I did. I did
vegetables.
Kremzeke
Yeah.
Puffs.
Yeah, I really like the Kremzeke
I'm not
Puffs. Well done.
creative.
You know what? You know what? Inspiration for Aqua.
Whatever.
I think you're buying so
I
many.
don't know.
I'm so
I'll just
proud
buy
of you,
whatever. I don't care. I'm over it.
All right, how many do you want?
I don't even
Nuttos.
want them anymore. I'm fine. I'm good.
Looks like you guys are starving tonight.
No, I got mac and cheese.
I have my Kremzeke Puffs.
What do you mean?
Not for me. I can't
All right,
think of
anything else?
either.
Anyone else want to turn at the grocery store?
Yes.
All right,
Yes.
go for it, Brushfire.
I would like to once again tug on Aqua's hand, and I want to point with the cowboy toy box in the hand I'm trying to point with at some Energon goodies. I want rust sticks. I want Energon lollipop. I want the most unhealthy things imaginable. I look at him with big optics, big wide eyes.
I get them one lollipop.
Okay, the
That's
Energon
a victory.
lollipop.
How much are the lollipops?
Oh, you're in for it. They are 5 Shannix.
Okay,
It's
I'll
fine.
get them a green one.
That is definitely one of the options. It's a play on Tox N, but it's apple flavored.
That's so cute. I
I
want
was
it.
waiting for the play on words, and then you're like, it's apple flavored. Okay. I was waiting for the word itself.
Conversion. You think I'm gonna do one thing because I make you believe me. I say I'm going to, and I just don't.
Can you please post this entire episode just unedited?
Oh.
I think everybody needs
Yeah.
to witness
Yeah,
it.
Yes,
no, I just put a lot
please.
of this in here, you know, a lot of the banter. That's what makes it good.
That's the
you know?
good stuff right there. Can I get an item?
Yes.
Can I
What
get?
item?
It's in my mind. They're polished energon cluster spheres, which is just a bundle of grapes. But the description I feel like is apt. Just a little energon grape, just a cluster of grapes.
I don't think they make Energon grapes, but they do make
They're like little clusters.
beryllium grapes
Yeah, I want that one.
that
Get
are
something that's
covered
kind of
in
good for us.
Energon. Yeah.
Stop eating
yeah.
grapes.
Grape cluster, energon cluster. That just makes it sound like rock candy. How much?
Hold on. So a bundle of those can typically feed 2. They are 6 Shannon.
What's my total so far?
Your individual total?
Yeah.
Okay, your individual total is 52.
52. And how much were they?
Oh wait, hold on.
Okay.
That's incorrect. Your individual
didn't add my
total is
coupon.
one. Yeah. Well, I did add your coupon. I forgot to add the welding glue and such.
Oh no, I don't want
It's
that.
132.
Get the welding glue out of there. I don't want that. Get that. I
No
put it
more
on the
welding
shelf.
glue,
I don't
alright.
want it. That's too expensive.
Okay, let me get you your new total. So without the grapes, it is 40. So I
Oh,
just need to
grapes.
know how many of the grapes you're getting.
2 grape.
2 grapes?
Actually-
Okay.
3 grape. Change my mind.
Okay. That brings your new total to 70.
I can do that. I think that's it.
Awesome. Anyone else?
Can I just get the little pasta things, I guess?
The
ones that were,
Naros?
4 for 10. No, the pasta one.
Everyone likes Nados. I don't know. It's totally not advertising for them right now.
Well, Bloodstorm doesn't want them.
There's even a coupon for them.
How much is the coupon?
Pasta things.
I don't know. How much is the coupon?
Coupon is buy 10, get 50% off.
Okay, she can't afford to buy 10. So I'll just go back for the pasta.
Okay.
And then I don't think I have any more money to spend. I'm all
Okay,
tapped
so
out.
the grand total at the end of the day is 260.
Okay.
Well, dang.
How would you like to divvy all that up?
Well, most of it
Individually
is blood
or...
forms.
Okay. You want to subtract from you first?
Yeah, she'll buy her own.
Okay. Let me get your running total.
She'll be like probably 140, 150.
158. Oh, plus your
Yes,
mac
I-
and cheese, which is 163.
I don't know if I can.
Or, sorry, not mac and cheese. Kremzeke Puffs. Still 163.
Where the heck is my money?
I ask myself that every day.
How much is the Kremzeke Puffs?
They are 5.
How'd I get to 163? How'd I get to not a number that was
Your
a
full
denominator of
total,
5?
these are your items. You have full Energon vials.
Yeah,
2 of them.
15, 30.
You have your case belt. It's
There's
120.
125. Oh, 120, okay.
No one's slamming doors in my house. We got Pasta Energon, which is 8.
Okay.
And we got Kremzeke Puffs, which is 5.
Okay, that's fine. She'll get that.
Perfect. So that's 163 in total.
Okay.
Perfect. Who's next? Who's checking out next?
I'll go.
You'll go. Perfect. Let me get your running total. Okay. Your running total is 65 Shaniks. You have 1 bendy straw, 1 loopy straw, 3 beryllium grapes covered in energon. They are 6 energon each. You have the E mac and cheese already discounted. They are at 3, but you bought 4. And then, oh wait, they are not discounted, are they? No, that's not discounted at all. That should be half that. You did a good chart. Okay, never mind. Your new total
Oh boy.
is 64.
Okay.
Picking up where we last left off. Bendy straw, loopy straw, beryllium grapes, E mac and cheese, Kremzeke puff, and sleep chips.
Yep, that sounds good. 64, you said? I can do that.
64.
Cool.
Okay. I believe that leaves Aqua next.
Yep.
Your total is looking at 30 Shaniks. You have a cowboy toy. You have a Kremzeke puff. 2 Kremzeke puffs, actually, because of the child. So actually, it's 35 Shanik. And then you have the Energon lollipop.
I would like to convert my Energon cube.
Okay.
Sure.
You can exchange that for 100 Shaniks.
I'll use 35 of that.
Perfect. We did it. We did a shopping episode, guys. Who knew it was going to be today? I
I'm
sure
so
didn't.
stressful.
Yeah. All right. You finish
I feel
your
very
shopping. It took up almost half the episode. You finished your shopping experience. Bloodstorm said they were going to make you treats, and I'm assuming you're going to do something else when you get back. Action.
I want my box opened. I wish for my toy.
Roll me a strength.
All right, I got you.
While you're doing that,
Cool.
Aqua's just next to you. Is like think about the value. Keep it mint. Do
Roll
not
me.
open.
I want to see 11 or higher.
I got a 16.
You rip that box open. You shred it. There's not a chance in Forge is gonna fit back in perfectly.
This is a win. I take my toy, and then I immediately start playing with them. I'm slamming him into my toy blocks. I've made like a little
Oh my god.
a building. I'm slamming him into the bottom, and he's destroying the building. And my teddy bear is coming in for the kill. He's beating up the cowboy, and now the teddy bear is the victor, and he reigns supreme.
Aqua, I need you to roll a constitution.
I was-
You 50 or
Aqua's in
higher.
the corner. He's almost hunched over on his knees and just sad crying.
Roll me a Constitution. Let's see if 15 or higher.
I'm so
Aqua
sorry.
has a
Aqua.
mental breakdown.
A 9.
Take 1 point of like just damage of how much.
No way.
Brushfire is none the wiser.
Sobbing in the corner.
I'd like to also say that I've got that lollipop in my mouth, and I do it does slip out of my mouth and fall on the cowboy, and I pick up the cowboy stuck to it.
Oh my god.
And I have to peel the cowboy off the lollipop, and I put the lollipop back in my mouth.
Aqua's as white as a ghost.
I'm sorry.
Bloodstorm, what are you doing?
I guess I'm gonna go make pasta.
You're making pasta. Spider-Bite, what are you doing while all this havoc is happening?
Really eyeing those straws, man. Do I want to?
Yeah, we have somebody passed out in our living room.
I was
Still passed out.
gonna say, do I want to commit to the bit and her biting them both and using the straw to transfer Energon over?
Aqua probably doesn't have any more blood
Of
right
course
now.
you do. Of course you do.
I do. I think
I would like to say.
I have grape. I can feed him a grape.
Is now
I
a
would like
good
to
time to mention that you could probably use like a vial and dump it down his throat?
Grape.
Papa, shut up.
It's not fun that way.
I was gonna say, Bloodstorm put on her bandolier and is watching you guys do this and is just slowly putting the Energon vials in her bandolier, her little belt. Just watching you guys
you can't
while she
have
cooks
any.
dinner. You guys haven't
Into a
said anything.
Pokemon
She's
trainer.
just putting them. She's just putting them in her belt. She's waiting to see how this turns out because it's
I'm gonna commit to the bit.
it's very ridiculous and entertaining, and
Describe
she's
to me
just waiting
the
for you guys
bit.
to ask.
Okay. Step number 1. Get Aqua to sit by power line. Sit down.
Okay.
He's already having a conniption. It's fine. Have him sit down.
Yeah, I'm sure it's so easy to move him around.
He doesn't
right
want to
now.
be dragged. You still drag him, but he's just being stubborn.
He's already got his little bite mark. It's already been established. I bit him.
Okay.
Take power line's arm. I bite his arm. There's 2 little puncture marks.
He passes out.
No, he's already. I take the loopy straw.
Mhm.
I don't like how I'm gonna say this. Insert straw into puncture wound.
Okay.
Sip.
Ow.
Sip. You're gonna sip. Okay.
Well, there has to be some amount of suction in order for the Energon to get up into the Energon straw, correct?
Wait,
As you will. You're
As
telling
are
me
you
what you're
with
doing.
me?
I can rev
with
my
you.
engine or
You're telling
something
me.
and just make it pump out. I don't know.
So that happens. And then like, you put your thumb over the top of the straw so that when you like lift it out, none of the Energon falls out. And then reinsert said straw into Power Glide's puncture wound. Release thumb. Energon flows into Power Glide.
Okay. I love it.
Why
I'm
did
gonna
we
have
do
you
this so
roll.
complicated?
Yeah, I'm gonna have you roll for me though. I want to
I'm
see
so excited to make
a
amends.
medicine. And this sounds chaotic. There's so many things that can go wrong. This is the only reason why this is gonna be so high.
It's so
I want to see 17.
I got a 17!
Okay, well, it works.
I'm a professional.
Of course you are, and no one can say the wiser.
Why does a bunch of Energon around her
Okay.
mouth?
Yeah, you're really enjoying that Energon. You're really enjoying the flow. You're really enjoying connecting with it and being part of the process. It's disturbing how giddy you are. Yeah, that fixes Power Glide right up after a few I don't
Doctor.
want to say this. I don't want to say this.
Transfers.
I'm
A
gonna
few
say-
few rounds
there
of
we go.
transfer.
Yeah, I'm gonna try to say what I was thinking.
So,
After a few transfers, he's up. He's awake. You guys, I'm assuming, explain the situation to him.
Storm is glaring at him.
He seems uneasy in his thoughts after all the events, learning about his friend died, capture, Decepticons, more Decepticon, the state of the world, really. It's a lot for one bot. So he's gonna go to the corner and sit down for a little bit and try to process all this information.
Bloodstorm is eyeballing him.
No weird at all.
Mm-mm.
question.
Answer.
What color is Aqua's Energon?
I love that you asked that because it's blue.
Okay, thanks. That's what I thought. I need that for something else.
It's purple? It's purple?
I don't know. I want because I wanted to.
You want it to be purple?
No,
It's
it can be
purple.
blue.
How about
It
that?
can be blue.
It's purple?
Blurple.
Purple. I made
It's
a
like
new
a
color.
blue purple.
It's a
Okay, a
blurple.
blurple.
Yeah,
Yeah.
blurple.
Called
okay.
indigo.
No, a blurple.
No, it's
That is
blurple.
blurple.
Oh my
It's the
god.
scientific
Blurple.
The medical term.
Leave a comment below.
You guys are gonna give me a heart attack.
Blurple. Hey, I'm
Blurple.
the art one. It's blurple.
And I'm the patient.
And I'm insane.
And
And I have a cowboy.
I'm playing cowboys and robbers over here.
Oh my god.
So we're gonna jump back to the present, but I want to pick on each of you individually as you guys are sleeping your 14th night. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to kick out most of you, then bring you one back one at a time until I have all 4 of you have done this. Ready?
Question, DM, real quick.
Yes.
Sure.
Since we're going back to present time, does this mean Power Glide leaves us?
I think Power Glide's going to leave. He's just going to go about his day here and there. He visits every once in a while, but he's under heavy surveillance. Most Autobots are, including you, Aqua.
What? I don't even have the branding.
You don't have the branding? I take that back.
I don't think I ever got a branding.
Neither of us got branding.
I don't think they did.
Yeah.
We never chose a side.
All right. I take all that back, but
I could still
you
be
are
under surveillance.
aware.
if you want
You
to.
are aware, Aqua, that Autobots are under heavy surveillance.
Okay, thank you.
Okay, you're welcome.
You may kick me
So,
out.
and I will, because I'm going to keep Hex first.
Wow.
Well, why'd you pick on me?
Cool, it's just you and me.
I have to let you
ahead.
know.
Mm-hmm.
I'm drawing Bite. Much
Good.
better job on her mouth. Anyway.
Wouldn't expect anything else. During your dream, this is what you see. This is what you are described. In the first dream, you're going to get 3 different dreams, unlike everyone else, because you're special like that. The first one shows something in the distance, in the darkness, in the stars above. Wings that do not beat, yet still carry beyond sight. It hums to you. It has a silhouette, but you can't quite see what it is. Then you're going to go into the next dream. You're in the jungle. You're in the wild. There's an echo of footsteps, several of them waiting in the marrow of all who fear. You get the sense of dread, like you're being hunted. Then you fall into the third dream, the final one. You see a spiral horn, ancient and sacred, piercing both lies and darkness. It begins to take a horse-like shape, but before it can finish, it dissipates into darkness. That is when you wake up on your charge slab.
Oh, I'd like to think Bite is immediately gonna try and hold on to that information as much as she can. By the way, can I get that in writing?
Yeah, sure, why not?
Thank you. And I feel like she has been talking a lot with Nightspire, so I feel like she would spend her morning hours sitting with them and talking to them just about their dreams. So I feel like that's prominent enough that they're worth telling, you know?
Mm-hmm.
And then kind of tuck that information in the back of her brain or her brain module for the rest of the day, and then try to keep herself occupied.
Fantastic. I'm going to kick you out and bring someone else in.
Okay, bye!
Welcome, welcome.
Hello.
These are your dreams that you see during your last night here. You see
It's our
claw
last night.
marks. Well, at least through the latest events of today. You see claw marks leaving deep as canyon, tearing through steel and stone. A roar that shakes the very ground, and fangs glittering with blades in the moonlight. A large predator lurks.
Echo.
Then you wake up.
Oh my goodness. She just like sits straight up and she's like, what? What was that?
As you contemplate what was that, I'm going to kick you out.
That's fair.
Fuck, yeah.
Sorry.
Here's your dream that you go through during your latest night here. I said last night in the last person, but it's not like your last night. It's just the latest night. My bad. You see a single point of light, sharp enough to tear the sky. You see a stallion shadow, mane of fire, galloping across the infinity, across the night. Then you wake up.
Huh. And I saw a fiery stallion.
Yeah.
Just to make sure. Okay. Okay.
A mane
Nobody's
of
riding
fire.
the stallion. Just a stallion. Oh,
Yeah, yeah.
a being of fire.
Mane of fire, mane of fire.
A mane of fire. Sorry. Okay.
I'll send it to you so you have more context.
Curious. I'll probably wake up and research it. Like try to see what it means.
Yeah, well, when you research it, you find a robo unicorn pops up with most of those descriptions. You can't quite figure out else from there.
Okay. He will save a note and be like, must analyze further. And
Perfect.
then just gonna think on it.
I'm gonna kick you out and bring the last one in. Welcome. Brushfire does indeed dream. Are you ready to dream their dream?
Oh, yes, I suppose.
Yeah. As you drift off into this is what you dream. Drifting between the stars, wings stretched wider than cities, silver trails in the void. The cold void hums with a song no spark was meant to hear. Then you wake up.
Oh, I just heard a song and
Yes.
huh. Okay. I'm baby. I don't know what to do with the song. Is it something I recognize?
It's not really something you recognize. It's more feels like a longing for being in space. I'm gonna send this to you so you have the information.
Okay. Okay. Well, cool. It's there in my brain now.
Yep. All right, I'm gonna bring everyone back.
Okay.
Okay, we're gonna play out this day. You all woke up from the incredible dreams you had, well rested.
Sure. Huh. Even Bloodstorm?
Yeah, everyone does.
Guess I'm gonna get up and have a hearty breakfast of Kremzeke Puffs.
Right on.
Hashtag
And when
not
you
sponsored.
go into the living room, you see Pink Fluorescent there, sitting on a chair, watching the morning news as he always does before he goes to work.
Good morning, Pink.
He's
Pink,
hyper focused on that TV.
what is the TV saying?
Let's see who else wanders into the living room first.
I'll
Okay.
join. Yeah, Boy will come out, yawning, stretching her arms. This was a weird night of rest. Good morning.
Good morning, Bite.
DM, do I have my own room?
You do indeed.
Okay.
It would have
I'm
been Radar's room.
That. Why would you say that
Oh
to me?
boy.
Anyways, ignoring that, continuing on, I like to say I'm playing with my toys in my room and I don't care about anything else that's happening.
I would like to come out, walk across the hallway into the baby's room and then just pick them up and get them out for breakfast.
Oh, babies go. Okay, can I please re-emphasize that Aqua's 11 feet and Brushfire is 24?
Yeah. Yeah. That is
Hey,
Big
emphasized.
Doesn't matter.
baby,
Doesn't
big
matter. You're baby.
baby.
I know, just for the listeners, I do want to re-emphasize that. All right.
Yeah,
No. Let them think
Big
you're a baby.
I am baby.
He's not a baby.
Okay. Baby
Baby.
carries me out to breakfast, okay? But I didn't want to say that.
Okay, on the news, where the current leader of Cybertron, Mindwipe, makes a statement.
Good evening, my fellow Cybertronians. You have all made great sacrifices before, and we've seen good bots die. But it is more important now than ever that we eradicate those that oppose us. Once they have been removed from Cybertron, we'll be making it more safe once more. Together!
And before he can finish the thought, Pink turns it off, gets up, and proceeds to go to his room, but is mumbling.
Bloodstorm follows him.
As he's mumbling, it's like a purposeful mumble, so it's loud enough for people to hear. You've seen it, right? The cracks, the leaders, they don't care if we rust away. His optics flicker. If bots like us don't act, who will? They'll keep lying, and bots like Radar will keep dying. Flicker once. But staying low and out of sight, the way for survivor. No one remembers the quiet one. Pink's optics flicker and his head shakes before murmuring one last bit. Sometimes fighting fire with fire is the only way through. And what we need is a bigger fire. And he scuttles off into his room.
Hey, Spiderbite. Have we ever checked Pink Fluorescent for any sort of bug or anything?
I didn't start the fire.
We're down.
Copyright strike.
Brushfire didn't start the fire.
Well,
Fire's in
he
the
did start
name.
the fire.
I don't think so.
He's done this before, and I have a feeling he's not just talking to himself. There's something else going on. This is what happened when he told me about Megatronus. It was the split speaking, the different voices, the two different conversation lines.
Do you have an inclination as to what it might be?
DM.
Yes, my terrible child.
Okay, I'm sorry. Would I know what's going on with Pink, or would I suspect anything?
This is the second time you've seen this, and he does it every once in a while, but it's very subtle. It's never as direct as this one and the first time you saw it. There's definitely something wrong or going on with him. I wouldn't say wrong. Wrong's the wrong word. But there's definitely something odd.
He's gonna follow him and like knock on the door to his room. Pink? Pink fluorescent? Knock, 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 knock.
Still no answer.
Pink, are you in there? Are you okay?
Pink?
She opens the door, if it's open.
It is locked, but it does jiggle.
Pink, are you okay? If you don't open the door, I'm coming in. Is there just nothing on the other side?
No response.
Press your audio receptors to the door. Can you hear anything through the door?
I do that. I press my audio receptor to the door.
Roll perception. I want a 16 or higher, because these are insulated.
I'm gonna do this. Same.
Yeah. Perception. I got an 18.
I got a 16.
Okay.
That's the first time I've rolled that high in like 3 episodes.
It is really quiet in there, honestly. There's a bit of draft, believe it or not. There's like a windy sound, but no sound of paint.
I look at Spiderbite and I
Spider
say,
bite. Okay.
go around. I was just gonna say, she was gonna say go around. Go to the front.
Yeah, she was immediately gonna try and look out like a main window in the living space to see if she can see anything towards his room. Does that make sense?
So you want to go outside and look towards his room?
Well, I was gonna say, just like if there's a window in the living space, like the main like living room, look outside of that window to see if she can see anything outside.
Bloodstorm's gonna immediately try and pick the lock.
I'm gonna want another perception check at that. I'm gonna have it be 16 as well. Spiderbite.
Bloodstorm wants to pick the lock.
Okay, we're gonna handle Spiderbite first.
I got a 17.
17. Looking out the window, you see Pink outside, walking the streets.
Does he look fine?
Describe fine.
Like, is he walking with a limp?
He just had
Does
a
he
nervous
look
break
like,
fight.
yeah, did he just like throw himself out the window? And is he? I also don't know if we're on the first floor or anything. I don't know if that was mentioned or not, but
I don't think it was ever mentioned. I like to imagine you're on the 4th floor. That way the Titan can come to the window and say hi every once in a while.
okay. Well, yeah. So did he like throw himself out the window and just
He got
collapse to the
down.
ground?
He got down somehow. You can't see his window through the living room window, but you do see him walking, not very suspiciously, but like trying to blend in.
Does he have a limp from the fall?
No.
Oh.
Bloodstorm is suspecting he's gonna do something about fighting fire with fire and needing a bigger fire. So Bloodstorm is very concerned about where this is going. So she's either gonna like jet out the front door or pick the lock and go out the window, whichever one is faster.
Okay, you wanted to pick the lock first, so I want to see a wisdom of
I do have advantage.
14.
I got a natural 20.
Nice.
Oh,
Thank
wow.
Not the best use of a natural 20, but I'll take it.
Yeah, it's something, right? It's not nothing. Sorry, I'm making sure this is written correctly, because this is the part I didn't think you guys would get to, but I'm going to end it. So I want to make sure it sounds correctly. Okay, so you break into his room. Now, I usually don't go into his room. He usually does not share that information and do that with you. He likes his private areas, and you're not in them. So you get in there, and there are odd blueprints and plans scattered all over the ground. There is red wire connecting dots and written words along the walls.
Oh no.
There are descriptions of Decepticon comm towers or refining stations. Unclear if he stole them or fabricated them or was given to him. He has them everywhere. He also has a couple of broken red badge insignias. They are smeared with dried Energon Don't know how long those have been there. There's also documents. There seems to be several large paperwork areas that have binders with each of your names on them. Communications, people you interact with, what you mutter in your sleep, what you do every day, what you go to the grocery store and get. It has a lot of information. And then there's repeated phrases written in Energon on every wall. They lied. They left. We remain. We remain. We remain. And we fade to black.
Oh my god.
Night on Moonbase 1 is quiet, lit only by neon reflections on metal. Pink fluorescence slips out the apartment window after a disturbing broadcast on TV, landing lightly onto the skywalk railings below. He hums to himself, cheerful in a way that does not match the tension in the air. In his hands is a component, demolition charge, shaped like a harmless signal amplifier, wrapped in bright ribbon as if it were a gift. He moves through the shadows towards the Decepticon Communication Center. The guards barely notice him. Pink's old training makes him invisible in plain sight. He places the device beneath the main relay, pats it twice, and whispers, "A spark for a spark. Attention for attention. They will look here, not where I need to be." Then he turns without watching the blast, trusting it will do exactly what he intends. A few hours later, off-world and within Cybertron, Pink finds him, Shockwave, standing quiet, studying broken machinery. Pink approaches slowly, holding a datapad that displays radar spark readings. Flat, Pink's voice small but hopeful. He was brave. He did not bow. If one spark can stand against them, then many can follow. I just need help. I just need to bring him back. Shockwave looks at him. The lab lights flicker. There is no spoken agreement, no promise, no plans exchanged. Only a slow, analytical nod, as if observing a fascinating specimen. Pink smiles. Something in that smile is bright. Something in the smile is wrong. Then he begins preparing the parts. The next phase of his hope has already begun. But just as Pink turns around, that's when Shockwave makes his move. Quick and simple. The scientist can't have Pink going around telling others, so he rewires Pink's brain to forget Shockwave and to always tune him out. The mad scientist will assist the mad, but only in shadow, and we fade to black.